Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to some more big Destiny 2 news to talk about. And obviously we're going to be talking more about the Warmind DLC. We now know it's already coming out May 8th, so that's the good news here. But apparently there's some DLC leaks regarding about the Warmind storytelling here. Now, apparently according to this day right here, it's still snowing in April. And there's like freezing rain falling down here. Ay, 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 when is winter gonna end? Ay, ay, ay. Well, here's what you're gonna do. If you want to stick around here on this channel and talk about the latest news here, don't even think about going outside when it's snowing and freezing rain out there. Just come inside to a nice warm place, have a nice cup of coffee or so, sit back and relax, because this one might be huge. So without further ado, let's get right to it. So again, April 24th will be the day when Bungie gets ready to reveal the new content for its upcoming Destiny 2 expansion, which is called Warmind. Obviously, we know about that right now. That's when the reveal stream will take place. But again, it hasn't stopped the retailers from having some details slip out a little bit early. There has been an alleged description from GameStop, which has potentially given Destiny 2 players their first hints of regarding the story of Warmind, as well as what the new cooperative experiences it will offer. Now again, there is a bit of a spoiler alert here, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to play this blind, I highly recommend, well, first of all, A, stay inside, don't go out in the snow, and B, if you want to do it spoil-free and want to do it blind, that is, like have your first little experience there, highly recommend do not watch this video, but if you want to stick around for the latest details, by all means, that's perfectly fine. We're not here to stop you. It's perfectly up to you. Now again, all this information has not been confirmed by Bungie as of yet, but all the information should be answered by next Tuesday on April 24th. So, with the expansion coming out 3 weeks from Tuesday, I can't believe this expansion is coming out in 3 weeks. I so want to get back into the grind, especially in the PvE campaign. Now, according to the GameStop listing, by the way, we'll get to it right now. According to the GameStop listing, Warmind will see players teaming up with the Warmind Rasputin and the female hunter named Anna Bray to stop the rogue Warmind. There's actually a second Warmind, by the way, called Charlemagne. And originally encountered on Io, Charlemagne is amassing an army of Exos to, in quotation marks, march upon the Traveler. Now, of course, the story details align with previous evidence found within the game, and most of them figured out that Anna Bray would factor into one of the DLC add-ons after finding a secret room in the tower. I do believe that was from an Adventures side mission. I forget the name of it, though. But anyway, the Warmind on Isle always seemed like a key component for DLC 2 because the logo for the add-on was indeed a Warmind symbol, so that definitely makes much more sense. Now, of course, some of it thought it was going to be hinting at Rasputin. Others would presume more about Charlemagne. So, is this like a convincing fake, or is this absolutely legit? Well, we're going to continue on with some more details here. So, as previously guessed, here's the information right now. Warmind will send players to Site 8 on Mars. So it looks like we're definitely going to get hopefully going to get a new planet and possibly a new location, where they will encounter a new enemy type called Crypt Exos. Mars featured heavily in Destiny 1, so eventually revisiting the planet could either be another sign or fake, or the first opportunity to directly compare the sequel to its predecessor. So obviously back in Destiny 1, there was like one of two locations on Mars. So obviously Mars itself, but then there was another location on Mars we had to go to, and that was in the Taken. This was the start of the Taken King expansion for Destiny 1, which was our first of two large expansions for the game. The location on Mars was Phobos, and obviously everybody remembers that very tough Touch of Malice quest. Trust me, I beat it. It's not that easy, but luckily it's a good way to get it done. So there was a picture being put on screen right here. By the way, at the end of the video, I'll post a link for all the information in the description box below. So the product details the following right here. and it reads out the following. Destiny 2 Expansion 2, Warmind deploys your Guardian on an urgent mission to Mars, with an all-new story campaign, destination, and new adventures. Following the events of Expansion 1, which was Curse of Osiris, of course, Charlemagne has been mysteriously reactivated on Io and is assimilating Exo across the system into a new army of war machines. Trapped in the physical body by Charlemagne, Rasputin has been rescued by Anna Bray, the last of the family. You'll need to work with the duo to breach into the Exo network and stop Charlemagne before he marches upon the Traveler. So, of course, here's what we'll be doing for the following. Explore a sighting on Mars, and defend against an army of corrupted Crypt Exo as you fight to confront Charlemagne within the Exo subnet. So, obviously, again, in Season 3, we're going to be focusing on the following, because as mentioned, Season 1, we were worrying about the Cabal, and then Season 2, the Vex. So, obviously, in Season 3, we're going to be focusing on the Fallen. But could the Crypt Exo be a possible new Fallen enemy faction? That's the almighty question mark. I don't want to spoil too much of it. We'll wait until either the reveal stream on April 24th or play for real on May 8th. But I think there might be a new enemy faction for the Fallen. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Ascend the Deep Stone Crypt as you fight against increasingly powerful bosses in a new cooperative activity. I'll explain that shortly. Of course, there's going to be a brand new cinematic campaign and adventures, the new Warmind themed weapons, along with some armor and gear to unlock. And before I continue on a little bit further, obviously there'll be new legendaries, new exotics coming in play as well. We don't know what they are yet, but we'll find out closer to launch, or closer to the reveal stream, of course. What else do we have here? New cooperative raid layer activity and competitive multiplayer arenas, and so much more. So, as mentioned, we're definitely going to get a second and final raid layer from the Leviathan raid. We don't know what it is yet, but it's most likely going to make sense when it's going to be Fallen. And again, we don't know what the final boss will be, but I don't want to explain it until the raid layer comes out. So the biggest reveal coming out of that GameStop update will be something called the Deep Stone Crypt. And again, according to the listing, the cooperative activity will have players fighting against increasingly difficult bosses. Now, it may look like Destiny 2's version of Prison of Elders. By the way, since the new 3-player activity, Prison of Elders, introduced in Destiny 1, it was amazing. We had a lot of good loot being earned after defeating the bosses. Prison of Elders was amazing. And of course, we couldn't forget the one time where we had to face off against the big guy, which is Skolas. I know he's a little bit of a pain in the butt at the start, but with new strategies, we beat him. But yeah, I would really love to see a Destiny 2 version of Prison of Elders. This would be amazing. I know a lot of fans have been talking about the endgame content. This might be one of them, perhaps. And again, players have been asking Bungie to design a type of Horde mode that truly challenges their skills. So that may very well be the endgame repeatable experience. And it could very well be a substantial addition for the game. So, everything should be coming clear next Tuesday. That is in just over a week away on April 24th, when the live stream will be focused exclusively on the Warmind DLC expansion. And, let's see here. Players will expect some live gameplay, a look at some new gear, and a new story trailer as well. So obviously we're going to get at least 2 to 3 trailers. We're going to get a new story trailer for sure, launch trailer for sure when we get closer to the expansion launch. So at least 2 for sure. One thing that was not mentioned was the regular level and power level. So it looks as though if my memory serves me right, and I don't think it's confirmed yet, I think the regular level will go up by 5 to level 30, and the power level around 360, 365-ish. That is my pure gut instinct. Again, this is not confirmed yet. This is just a total guess. But Who knows? But other than that, I am so looking forward to playing DLC Expansion 2, Warmind, in 3 weeks. Other than that, folks, thankfully enough, I am inside staying warm, giving you guys all this information when it breaks down. So that is officially going to be it. Again, thank you so very much for watching right now. And don't forget, when the expansion does come out, and when the trailers come out as well, I will more than likely put it on this channel as best as I can. The walkthrough for the expansion will happen, of course, along with the new raid layer. So definitely stay tuned to the channel for a lot more excitement and fun coming your way. Now, if you are brand new to the channel, if you like the gameplay content so far, definitely hit that subscribe button. It is definitely free to do. You don't have to pay anything. Nada, nil donuts. Well, I don't know about free donuts, but but anyway, perfectly free on YouTube. Free sub. Don't have to pay $4.99 at all. If you are a subscriber, though, hit the bell and keep up to date on the latest gameplay channel by keeping your notifications on, of course. Leave a like in the comment in the video section, too. And until we meet again next time, thank you very much for joining us. See you next time.